Good morning. So one thing in Canada, things changed around a lot. Yesterday when I left home, it was -12 here. Where I drove to bring the animals to the butcher, it was -28. And this morning, I'm home again. It is now -1. We're going to be +3 today. So 0 is our freezing point. So +3, the snow's going to start melting again. But it's awfully windy. That comes with the changing temperature. You see the wind blowing out there maybe? Anyway, so even though it's warmer, it feels kind of cool. The calves spent the night in the trailer. Kids fed them in there. The happy little calves are going to put them in the barn today. I'm actually going to try putting them on the cow. I think she's making enough milk to sustain all of these guys, likely. But for now, we'll just get them over there and get them in the barn, at least. And out of this trailer. And then I gotta do some more running around. Gotta get some more fuel for the tractor, stuff like that. And have a good look at all the animals. I was gone all day yesterday. So that'll add on to yesterday's video, I guess. Calf on, one calf off. One calf sucking on his teeth, the other one's sucking on his ear. I'm kind of guessing this is what kindergarten class would look like. Highly disorganized with a stressed out teacher. Are you stressed out? Not yet, eh? A teacher running around trying to get the kids to organize at the task. Stay focused on the task at hand. The kids are just doing their own thing. Oh, here's a happy calf, swinging the tail. So I wouldn't say we normally would I've never done this actually. I've had 2, maybe 3 calves on a cow before. This cow's got an enormous amount of milk. She actually, so normally speaking, we would feed a baby calf 2 liters in the morning and 2 liters in the afternoon of milk. And having a constant supply, you know, being able to drink a quarter of a liter or a half a liter at a time, whenever they want all day, is actually better for them. It's more nature's way, right? So feeding off a cow is actually, you know, it's beneficial to the calf. And this cow here, so 2 liters, if you did the math on that, it's 4 liters per day per calf. If you did 5 calves, that's 20 liters. This cow is producing about 30 liters a day right now. Plus she was feeding Hazel, and so we're going to be weaning Hazel off now. She's ready to be weaned, and we're going to put these calves on. So yeah, this cow can actually literally sustain 5 calves. I don't know, we're going to keep an eye on it, see how it goes. You know, we may or may not leave them on here, I don't know yet, but she's not too interested in it just yet. She's a little bit grumpy, so I'm holding on to her here, not letting her run away. Oh, there's 3 successfully on now. There you go. And that's the chicken coop on the other side. I thought, you know what? The weather's getting nice. It's warming up. We'll cut a hole in there and let the chickens, they can run around out here, scratch around in the hay and the straw, and then at night they can go back through the little hole. So, living the dream. Everybody's just living the dream. It is like a spring day out here, folks. Look at this. Oh, I just lost that duck. Where'd he go? That was a beautiful wood duck. I used to think that's what it's called. No, he's not resurfacing. Well, correction, I'm sure he resurfaced. I just can't see where. Anyway, this has been froze for a long time. It is all open again. Beautiful. Windy as all get out though. It is, it is. And even the road's melting. It's been cold for a while. It's nice to have this spring type weather. I don't know where that duck went. I haven't seen ducks in here in quite a while because it's been froze, so. A little early to be coming back up. I wonder where he's been staying. Good morning, everybody. Excuse me. It's been a bit rough the last couple of days. Look at all this ice, eh? I was out and about. I had to pick up meat from the butchers the other night, and then it rained and rained and rained and rained, which then turned to freezing rain. Almost lost the van and my trailer. That one. Almost lost it on the way home twice. Once really bad. Slid all the way down a hill. I started at 5 kilometers an hour at the top of the hill. Slid all the way down. And actually deliberately tried to hit the ditch with my one side of the driver's side just to get slowed down, because there's a T intersection at the bottom and I was going faster and faster and faster. I was probably 40, 50 kilometers an hour by the time I hit the bottom of the hill. So anyway, I was very happy to make it home. And then we had to go away again and promptly hit the ditch in our own laneway here. And we said, you know what, forget it. It's just too slippery. Whoa! Just about lost it again. So everything is ice. The kids are having a hoot yesterday. Sliding and skating on the laneway. I actually spent the entire day in bed yesterday. Sick as a dog. I have not felt that sick in a long time. My head's still kind of weak and spinning. But I don't have a choice. I have to get up this morning and meet a guy. I don't know if he's here yet or not. We want to get some fencing done on the place, and they have time right now with the hi-ho to go through the bush and make a trail. So they will be clearing a path through our bush that will enable us to put a fence up in there. And then I don't know if he's here yet or not. Sorry, just looking over there. I'll put a fence up so that we can put the cattle in there later this year. So this time of year they got some time later on. They're going to be pretty busy, and so anyway, we're going to do that. So I'm supposed to meet him and kind of show him where I want that done, and that's why I'm out. After I'm done doing that, I think I'm going to rest again. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. Anissa and I both, the kids are fine, but Anissa and I both have just massive headache and just really spinny. So I don't know, caught something, I guess, but I feel way better today. So anyway, let's see if I can find this hi-ho. All right, the hose here, you got it running no problem. It's so cold, his tracks are froze, so it ain't going anywhere right now. Hopefully he can get that figured out. He's trying to lift it up and bang it around a little bit to loosen it up, but it ain't working yet. So anyway, like I said, hopefully that'll start to go. It's gonna look like a bit of a mess for a while, but the idea is to get a path through so we get our fence up and be able to drive through too. A lot of that cedar stuff, the bigger pieces anyway, we'll cut them up for posts. We need to run posts all the way here along to the road there, and there's also some spots in the bush that'll need posts too where there's no trees. Trying to find a straight line of trees to nail the fence to, and then go from there. I would have went higher up on the ridge because it's a bit cleared here already, but it's all rock, so I can't get posts in. So I'm going down a little ways into the bush, and then hopefully we can get a good solid fence built. Stump's a little stuck. Anyway, I gotta get some more marking paint. I ran out, so I'm gonna go grab that. It is really cold out here, so I'm not sure how much I'm gonna film today. I'll try to get little snippets though. So I went up to the house for some breakfast and ended up sitting in a rocking chair for probably an hour and a half to rest. You have no idea how exhausted I was after coming back up to the house. I'm definitely not feeling too well, but Yeah, I should have took a before and after. This is pretty cool, guys. I like this. So this is a mess. I understand that. My niece is not going to be happy with the mess, but it's all clean-upable. Clean-upable. Here's your word of the day. Anyway, here's a path now. And we're able to put a barbed wire fence through here, I hope. And presumably drive through here as well. So I kind of marked some trees with the red paint. I brought the boys along with me. And we actually drove the tractor here this time. It's sitting right up there. So I don't have to walk so far back. Yeah, just really weak. I'm being sick. So here we had a fence. Last year, you can see it goes up to that post. Came past this white one. And it went down through the bush. Oh, there's another one right there. So anyway, now I want to fence this whole corner off. This whole corner, I'm not sure how many acres. I'll have to map that out. But it's all bush. There's a couple of small clearings in it, and we'd like to use it as pasture. You can hear that hoe smashing back in there. And we're trying to get a relatively straight path, but I mean it's you know, kind of hard to tell. I do have an app on my phone that I can do that with. So yeah, so far so good. This is gonna be nice. It's not gonna look as pretty probably once the snow melts and you see all the stuff that's left over, but it's going. There's the hole. So our job is to go in here and start marking some more, because he's gonna run out of stuff to mark or to see. I think that tree was supposed to stay. You know what, he should probably take that one out too, because it's kind of randomly in the way. Maybe on the way back we'll straighten her out a little bit. Okay, we're gonna get around the other side of the hole. Mark some more trees. Yeah, buddy? Is it? Okay. So these cedars, a lot of these, we're gonna cut them up for fence posts. There's piles of them here. That one there's a pine. We use it for firewood. Nothing goes to waste really. But these are some nice cedars for posts that I'll cut up. There's a lot of cedar in this bush over here, so we'll use them where we can. And so the cows will be in this side, in the bush, and we'll feed them hay all summer this year. It's cheaper for me to fence this one bush and feed them hay than to fence the whole farm and rotate them right now. So kind of trying to spend the money that we have at the most priority places. All right, we marked the rest of it. See what his progress looks like. No, it turned out to a nice path, I think. You got some of this on the sides. But like I said, lots of it can be used for fence posts. So it looks good. Watch them here for a minute. There's actually natural clearings in here, so we're kind of skirting along the side of that. I want to nail into the trees for the barbed wire fence. So he's snapping branches off these trees so that we can nail onto them, and then just shoving everything out of the way. So really happy with how it's going so far. There he goes. He's pretty good at running this thing. And like I said, it's gonna look a little ugly for a while, but it'll all clean up and look good in the end. I'm excited to get the fence up. Okay, well, we gotta go and do a few other things, and we'll leave these guys to her, or this guy to her. All right, after the weekend, I'm just checking out this path here, and I'm not sure exactly what we were thinking. This is very, very crooked. There's some pieces that are straight, multiple sections of straight pieces connected together. Maybe as straight as we're gonna get. Yeah, we'll have to do a little bit of correcting here, but anyway, it's still nice. I got a path I can get through, and we can get some fence put on. Just need a little bit of TLC to make it look a little prettier than it does now. All right, take a look at the lake. Camera's not going to do it much justice, but you can see open water out there. Some pretty big waves crashing up on the shore or on the ice. I can see it with my naked eye anyway. I don't know if I can see it with the camera. So it's all froze over here yet, water on it, but pretty lumpy looking out there of busted ice. Pretty cool.